So, you're going to Indonesia. Or maybe you've already booked the ticket, and now you're staring at the calendar realizing you have, 6 weeks? 8? And you've decided, like every reasonable person before a trip, that this time you're actually going to learn some of the language. Good instinct, bad timing, because here's the thing nobody tells you. The way most people try to learn Bahasa Indonesia before a trip is almost perfectly designed to make sure they quit before they get on the plane. I'm going to walk you through the top 5 ways people try to learn basic Indonesian. I've tried most of them. I'm going to be honest about what each one actually feels like at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday after work. Because that's when language learning actually happens, or doesn't. And at the end, I'll show you the method I use, which almost nobody knows about, and which is the only reason I'm still doing this at all. Let's start at the bottom. Number 5. The textbook. You know the one. Heavy, beige. Chapter 1 is greetings. Chapter 2 is numbers. Chapter 3 is, and I swear this is true in every language textbook ever written, colors and farm animals. Why? Why are we learning the word for goat in Chapter 3? Are you planning to negotiate livestock? The textbook approach works. Technically. It worked for missionaries in 1952. It will work for you too if you have the discipline of a missionary in 1952. If you don't, you will get to Chapter 4, realize you have forgotten everything in Chapters 1 through 3, flip back to review, lose your place, close the book, and never open it again. I have 3 of these on my shelf. They are immaculate. They have never been opened past page 40. Moving on. Number 4. The app. You know the one, the owl, or the green bird, or whichever animated mascot is currently passive-aggressively guilt-tripping you about your streak. Apps are great at one thing, making you feel like you're learning a language. They are less great at the actual learning. You will spend 3 months tapping pictures of apples and translating sentences like, "The cat drinks milk," and "My brother is a doctor." And then you will land in Jakarta. A taxi driver will say literally anything to you, and your brain will return a 404 error. The problem isn't the app. The problem is that tapping is not speaking, and recognizing is not understanding. You're training your thumbs. You need to train your ears. Number 3. Watch Indonesian YouTube with subtitles. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This is genuinely a good method. Comprehensible input, real speech, real culture, free. The problem is the on-ramp. If you don't already know any Indonesian, watching an Indonesian vlog with subtitles is just watching a vlog with subtitles. You're reading English. The Indonesian is wallpaper. This method is fantastic, once you have a foundation. The question is how you build the foundation in the first place. Hold that thought. Number 2. Get an Indonesian boyfriend or girlfriend. I'm only half joking. The single fastest way to learn any language is to fall in love with someone who speaks it. You will be fluent in 18 months. You will also have rearranged your entire life. The relationship may or may not survive the language acquisition. Results may vary. I cannot in good conscience recommend this as a beginner method, but I have to mention it because statistically, it does have the highest success rate. If this is not on the table for you, keep watching. Number 1, and this is the one I actually use. You watch a story, not a lesson, not a lecture, not a tutorial, a story, with characters and stakes and a plot you actually want to follow. The story starts almost entirely in English. A man arrives in the Dutch East Indies in the 1860s knowing 0 Indonesian, exactly as much as you know right now, and he has to figure things out. The first time someone says a word to him, the word is translated. The second time, it's translated again. The third time, you realize you already know what it means, and you didn't study, you just watched. The character only uses words he has already learned on screen, so you are never ahead of him, and you are never behind him. You are learning with him. By episode 3, you are catching words before the translation appears. By episode 8, you are following entire exchanges. By the end, you have absorbed several hundred words of practical conversational Indonesian, and you did it the same way you absorbed your first language, through context, repetition, and caring what happens next. This is what I make. It's called Lazy Polyglot. And the Indonesian course is the one I'm proudest of, because it's the one I built for people exactly like me. People who like the idea of learning a language but will not sit down with a workbook. It's not going to make you fluent. Nothing makes you fluent in 6 weeks. What it will do is get you to Indonesia with your ears already tuned. You'll hear terima kasih and not have to translate it. You'll catch berapa in a market and know they're asking about a number. You'll understand when someone says sebentar that you should wait. Small things. The things that turn a trip from stressful to smooth. If any of this sounds like you, if you've tried the apps and the textbooks and you're tired of feeling like you're failing at something that's supposed to be fun, the link is in the description. First episode is free. Watch it tonight instead of another show. See if it clicks. And if you're going to Indonesia, selamat jalan. Have a good trip. You're going to love it. I'll see you over there.